What is up, guys? Welcome back to S3M2 Football and welcome to today's football preview video. For this one, we're looking at some action taking place in England in the EFL Cup semi-final second leg this week. So please stick around as I talk just a little bit about the fixture kicking off on the 6th of February, that is this Thursday at Anfield, that sees Liverpool host Tottenham Hotspur. Okay, so kicking this one off, we start off with the home side here being the Reds of Liverpool. The last 5 matches for Liverpool have ended in 4 wins and 1 loss. The Reds' last match was a 2-0 win away at Bournemouth in the Premier League earlier this weekend. And in their last 5, Arne Slot's team have scored 12 goals and conceded just 5. The first player I have to talk about for Liverpool is somebody who I think has to do a lot more defensively because they haven't really kept that many clean sheets. Dutch centre-back Virgil van Dijk is a physical, strong and intelligent centre-back. He has 2 goals and 1 assist in 31 appearances, and I think Van Dijk brings a lot to this team, but as the leader of the defence, it is his job to ensure that they keep themselves solid at the back. Creatively in midfield, I want to talk a bit about Argentine central midfielder Alexis Mac Allister. In 32 appearances, he has 2 goals and 2 assists, and for me, Mac Allister is a very technical player. He likes to operate as the orchestrator in the midfield for Liverpool, and he helps give the team a little bit more control over the game. A lot of the time in the middle third, Alexis Mac Allister is there, either chasing the ball down or looking for somebody else to pick out with a pass. Getting on the end of those passes, I'm expecting to see Egyptian right winger Mohamed Salah. In 33 appearances, he has 25 goals and 17 assists. Mohamed Salah is a master dribbler. He's a player who shows a bit of creative genius out wide. He can dribble, he can score, he can shoot, he can pass. And I think for me, it's that generosity that Mohamed Salah is showing this season to not just be getting the goals, but to be also getting the assists that I think shows he's really taken his game to a whole other level. Tactically, for Liverpool, with Arne Slot at the helm, Liverpool have looked to just play on the counter-attack. They use their pace out wide, and they've got an abundance of wingers who can just explode out on those wings. Players like Darwin Núñez, Federico Chiesa, and Cody Gakpo. And I think that means we'll see this team lining up in their typical 4-2-3-1 formation. It is ideal for this team to be able to hit the opposition on the counter-attack, and it also allows them to stay solid in the center as well. When we look at Liverpool, we see attacking and goal-scoring threat everywhere. From the centre-backs, the wingers, the centre-forwards, everybody knows how to hit the back of the net in this team. Okay, on to the away team. Now, for Tottenham Hotspur, the last 5 fixtures for the Lily Whites have ended in 3 wins and 2 losses. Spurs' last match was thankfully a 2-0 win away at Brentford in the Premier League this weekend, and in their last 5 fixtures, Ange Postecoglou's team have scored 11 goals and conceded 6 goals. Keeping things solid at the back, I think we'll see a lot of Uruguayan defensive midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur. In 24 appearances, he has 2 goals and 1 assist, but when I look at Bentancur, I see a holding midfielder who is aggressive, who's physical, and I think because Spurs are struggling with a lot of defensive issues right now, it will be down to him to anchor the midfield, but also to keep an eye out on and to look after the back 4. Going forward for Spurs, I think we can talk a bit about Swedish attacking midfielder Dejan Kulusevski. In 37 appearances, Kulusevski has scored 9 goals and provided 9 assists, and I think he brings a bit of creative flair to Spurs centrally. He's a flexible player who can play as a playmaker anywhere in that attacking third, whether it's in that number 10 role behind the striker, as a support striker, or out on either wing. Dejan Kulusevski is able to get you goals, he's able to create chances for others, he's the kind of player looking to get the final ball to the front line. Getting on the end of some of those final passes, I think we will see South Korean left winger Son Heung-min. He has 10 goals and 8 assists in 31 appearances, and when I look at Son, I see a real dribbling ace, a player who is fast, who's lethal, but I think his most special trait is his work rate. Son is always looking to put in an extra shift for his team. He's running off the ball to apply pressure, he's running off the ball to create space, he's running on the ball to sort of just cut through the opposition defense. But Son is always moving, he's always looking to get his team to progress forward and try to create chances. In terms of the tactics at Tottenham Hotspur, I think coach Ange Postecoglou also wants his team to play on the counter-attack. Spurs also have a lot of pace out wide on the wings, but they do also use overlapping wingbacks. Players like Destiny Udogie on the left and Pedro Porro on the right give this team so much width. You'll see these players just looking to go out wide, give them an additional option, perhaps outnumber the opposition wingbacks, or to just get in those crosses, float them into the box for the centre forwards to then attack. I think we'll see Spurs also lining up in a 4-2-3-1. It is the most comfortable formation, and I think keeping the double pivot with perhaps Bissouma and then Kulusevski gives them that option to just sort of solidify things centrally. I think the focus at Spurs going forward is definitely just to switch the wings, using the wingers and the wingbacks, and to just overwhelm the opposition in areas where they seem a little fragile. Okay, on to the head-to-head and the S3M2 verdict. Now, the last 5 fixtures between Liverpool and Tottenham have ended in 3 wins for the Reds and then 2 wins for Spurs. In these last 5 fixtures, Liverpool have scored 15 goals, while Spurs have scored 11 goals. So this is a goal-blessed fixture. It is the kind of fixture where something is always happening and it can explode in a moment of magic within seconds. Spurs did win the first leg in North London with a 1-0 scoreline, but I think knowing that both of these teams know exactly how to put goals past one another, I think it doesn't necessarily mean that Spurs are safe here. Liverpool come into this one with very limited issues. They're getting goals, they're looking strong, they qualified at the top of the Champions League group phase, so this is a team with a lot of confidence. Spurs, on the other hand, have a very disastrous injury list. They're missing players at centre forward, they're missing players at midfield, wingers, defenders, and even goalkeepers. So right now they're stretched very, very thin. I think knowing that Liverpool have put 4 past Spurs in both of their last 2 encounters at Anfield is very, very emotionally and psychologically damaging to the Spurs team. They'll feel as though they're already fighting an uphill battle even though they have a 1-0 advantage. And I think when you look at Liverpool, they're the kind of team where they sort of draw so much energy from their home fans and it sees them over the finish line even in impossible situations. I think here Liverpool do look a bit better. I think coming into this one, the amount of confidence this team has built up, I think knowing also that because they're so free from issues and injuries, the coach has the option at Liverpool to just rotate players, and we did see that this weekend where Mohamed Salah was one of the players who was subbed off, and the team can still perform without these players. So I think Liverpool have the depth, they have the quality, they have the talent, and they have the form coming into this one to get themselves a spot in the final of the EFL Cup. My score prediction for this one is going to be Liverpool 3, Tottenham 1.
Hi, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We really appreciate the watch time and the fact that you took some time out of your day to spend it with us talking about the sport that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, why not, drop a like down below or comment in the comment section. Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And I mean, while you are here right now, have a look at some of our old videos too. They should be appearing on the screen right now, along with that subscribe button. So you know exactly what to do. Thank you so much. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And have a great day out there. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks. Stay safe.